EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the South American country of Argentina and its capital city, Buenos Aires. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Aviators of Buenos Aires.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Hendricks. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you look at this defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. On 1st and 10, Hendricks.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. And a nice spin into some open field.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action. Turner. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Well, I mean, who would have thought this? A team based in South America, this inaugural season, these folks so excited, and with good reason. This is the NFL continuing to show that it's not just an American pastime, really becoming a global game, and what an addition to the league this will be.
This is caught at the 20. And touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Aviators use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap. especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Here now a third down and 8.
Looking to throw. Hendricks.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
From the 2 now, second and goal. Operating from the gun, Hendricks. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check smash, check smash. Fix the eagle, fix the eagle.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Turner throwing on third and long. He finds his man complete. That's Bradley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Turner now throwing on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Briscoe. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On first down, Hendricks. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hendricks. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Hendricks. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk talk over what to do next. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's their quarterback with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Off the play fake. Turner. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Turner throwing on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Now they got to get to the line quickly. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here we go. Safety Ranger. Safety Ranger. Check smash. Check smash. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready, ready. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
60.
Back to throw again.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Trap 50, trap 50. Rig alert, rig alert. Hey, Crash. Warrior 70.
Looking to throw. Turner. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Go street.
To throw is Turner from the gun on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Turner on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Bradley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Come on.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Back to throw. Turner. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Throwing to start the drive. Hendricks. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Briscoe. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On the double.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second down and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Briscoe and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun. Hendricks. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Mustang 19.
And they'll get it to him on the end around.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Here we go. Set.
Oh, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Operating from the gun. Hendricks. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Rail, cycle.
Throwing on 1st down. Hendricks completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, Hendricks flushed out right. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make 2nd down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
2nd down and 6 now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Looking to throw. Hendricks. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow give the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, smash. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing to start the drive. Turner. Trying to improvise. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. But we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining. But that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
I don't care what anyone says. I want a big-time back gain in this kind of yardage each and every time I step on the field. A tone setter, these guys are hard to find.
On the set.
It looks like they'll move things around here. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down now, Briscoe. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Steelers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens.
Meanwhile, for Buenos Aires,
they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.